What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster, and for reasons that are beyond my understanding as a simple space pirate captain, Games Workshop seems to enjoy deliberately slapping their customers in the face.
You gonna f*** on me?
The company recently put out a post that was purposefully antagonizing to the fans. The backlash was apparently more severe than they anticipated, however, because they removed the post right afterwards, but the damage has been done and the truth can be seen. Unless you are a raging wokester that shares the luxury beliefs of their overpaid corporate suits, they hate you.
Tell me, friend, when did
Games Workshop
abandon reason for madness?
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter. My handle on that platform is Dr. Disaster 1. In any event though, we are going to read about this Warhammer debacle in this article from Bounding Into Comics. The headline on it states, Games Workshop publishes then edits blog post claiming breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity are undeniably Warhammer.
Are you talking to me? There's no one else here. You must be talking to me.
Seemingly unable to go more than a few days without blatantly insulting their already unhappy fanbase, Warhammer 40k publisher Games Workshop has moved to edit a recent blog post in which they described breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity as being an undeniable part of the popular tabletop games overall culture. And it's like I said before, these so-called breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity, that is the language used by somebody who has luxury beliefs. Wokeism, really, is just a bunch of pampered, overprivileged weenies lecturing regular people who get up and work a regular job every day trying to make themselves feel superior. Never lose that perspective. But reading on May 21st, Games Workshop published the latest edition of their The Rumor Engine blog, a regular feature wherein the publisher teases their upcoming releases by sharing zoomed-in photos of a specific feature, such as a hand, sword, or helmet of an in-development mini. This time, choosing to highlight an image of a simple burning torch, Games Workshop initially described the item per a screenshot shared to Twitter by numerous users, including Twitch streamer HM Bohemian, as something undeniably Warhammer. And then it says, unambiguous, a little gothic, probably carried by someone with breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity. It's got the lot, wrote the publisher. We don't even need to guess what this is, really.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
And then if you look below, you can see a screenshot of this deliberate provocation. It seems like one of the community managers for the company just couldn't help themselves. They just had to inject their little sermon, because, make no mistake, that is what these people care about. They don't give a shit about Warhammer or any other property for that matter. Corporations, if they had any sense, would take note of this fact. These woke dipshits that they hire don't give a rat's ass about any company whatsoever. They don't care about any intellectual property. There is literally zero loyalty, which is why these wokesters do this stuff in the first place. Their employers and these IPs are simply vehicles for their cultural revolution. But unsurprisingly, this unnecessarily condescending swing at Warhammer 40k fans did not go over well, and just as quickly as it was published, did a wave of backlash begin to build against Games Workshop.
Stop lecturing me, please.
Taking note of the outrage, Games Workshop would soon after respond by removing the passive-aggressive language altogether. As such, this edition of the rumor engine now simply reads, "Here we go, something undeniably Warhammer, unambiguous, a little gothic, it's got the lot." We don't even need to guess what this is, really. And here's what the actual site looks like now when you go visit it, and they did, indeed, remove the reference to breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity. And it would seem to me that we should ask ourselves, what does this tell us? The fact that Games Workshop removed that unnecessary bullshit is noteworthy. Why would they do it? Why wouldn't they just weather the storm? Why wouldn't they simply accept the backlash? If they were so righteous, they would do that. But they didn't, and there are a few reasons why that might be. The fan bases of franchises like this are less woke than some people want to admit. There are tons of people out there who support woke companies because they are extremely neutral on these sorts of topics. They aren't woke, they are neutral. They just want to be left alone to enjoy their hobby, and they typically ignore wokeness as much as they can. But sometimes it is just too in your face to ignore. So, when we see a company like Games Workshop reverse course, it's often because they don't want to activate the normies against them.
It was a terrible mistake, sir. Please, believe me, I would never do anything to offend a man of your size.
Another takeaway here is that the fans are the ones with the power. If you piss the fan base off too much, the company crumbles. So what we really need to focus on is converting the normies to our cause. Yeah, it's important to let Games Workshop know that you're pissed when they screw up, but really, the thrust of our messaging needs to be directed at the normies, the massive horde of regular people who try not to pay attention to this stuff. If they were activated in meaningful ways, this infestation of wokeness would die out. And I think it's actually in the process of happening. That is why we're seeing so many of these once prominent IPs fail at the box office, for example, so regularly now. The normies are getting sick of this shit as well. So take the white pill, folks. Whenever you see a company like Games Workshop tuck tail and run after something like this, you need to be encouraged. No, it doesn't mean that total victory is just around the corner or anything like that, but we are making headway. But I'm going to leave it there. What do you make of this nonsense post that Games Workshop put out, and are you encouraged by its sudden removal? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.